Aquí pone en directo, pero no se ve. ¿En qué quedamos? ¿Estoy o no estoy en directo? Ya está haciendo la plataforma lo que le da la gana. Misión, podéis. A ver si encontramos aquí cosas que busco. No sé, no, mira, cojo esta. A ver, 7400. Euforia. Fronda, Clarosol. Derrota al Golden Petre. Estoy por llevar a Gran. Por ventaja alimentar. $7,000 y pico pides, ¿no? Claro, como a este le quitamos las cosas. Vale, va bien por ahora.
Stay behind me, everyone.
I've got them. Let the rain fall. Want to create your fun? Where you look. Stay alert. Understood. Okay.
Well said.
No escape.
La verdad es que quiero probar otros personajes, pero tenerlos equilibrados. ¿Cómo se me recuerda la historia?
On to the next.
You deserve the status.
Are you injured?
Frozen blade. Feel the fight. Meet your end. Watch your step.
Right there. Into the fray.
Sure.
Say goodnight. Keep it up for the next one.
Catalina, I'm about to crank it up.
Prepare yourself. I need your power. Get them, Aries. They're open. I've got you. Thanks for the support, Zeta.
We're in the same crew. No thanks necessary. Let's roll.
Orapora. Frozen blade. You're mine. Quit. Close. Heal.
Van 10 minutos. Nos vamos todos.
Next time I'll pull out the big gun.
No llegamos a bajar el 20% de la vida.
Before night. Sheer genius.
No veo nada.
They're all mine. Blaze of frost. Barry.
I'll take it from here. Say goodnight, Resolute. Shine as one. The astrophism.
The time is right.
Whiskey could have gone a little
again.
easier. Oh no, yes we are.
One fell swoop right there. Terrence.
Watch out, everybody! I'll find a safe spot and support from afar. did you expect? It was a pleasure. It's over! Where you one fell blow!
Are you injured? Very well.
Mejor que me curaron.
Pin them down. Winter rain. Cut them down.
Get it started.
Get them, Aries. The time's up.
Out of practice where you
On guard. Devastation. No more.
Por alguna razón, Z siempre carga antes que los demás.
Stay focused. There's nothing to fear.
appreciate it.
Frozen blade.
Get them!
Understood.
Sit down. Let's go to
One fell blow. Get them, Aries.
This spear!
This fight is over. Blaze of frost.
Barry, I'll take it from here. It's over! Take together!
Where's your breaking point?
One fell blow! Shine as one! Prominence flare!
Do it again.
We could have gone a little easier.
Keep them back.
Let's roll.
Following.
Get him, guys!
The time is right. Your time's up. Get them, Aries. We'll conclude this. Keep them back. Keep your cool, everyone. I need your power. Time on it.
Pour one for us! Heck yeah!
One fell blow. No escape. I've got them. Paris. Feel the fight. Prepare yourself. I'll finish this.
Now or never!
How about it? The time is right.
We can handle that.
Right. I won't lose focus.
We'll look out for any strong attacks. It's over!
Heal.
You're the best!
Pin them down. Enchanted land.
This spear!
Winter flame.
Catalina!
This fight is over. Go forth into the icy beyond.
Barry, I'll take it from here.
No more.
Together!
Where's your breaking point?
Ours
Prepare
now!
yourself.
That was fun! Shine as one! Prominence flare! We are.
Do it again.
We could have gone a little easier.
Your time's up. Cut them down.
Move it, Beyond! Come here!
One fell blow. Get them, Aries. Hit them now!
On my way! Destruction!
Well done!
There's way more where that came from. Show them our ferocity!
One fell will finish this!
One more!
Prepare yourself! You have my blade!
Whoa! You're nuts!
Get them,
They
Ares!
got what they deserved.
There's nothing to fear.
Winter Blade! You're finished!
Frozen blade!
It's over!
No escape!
Now and then,
Follow it.
One fell
The honor's
Let's
all
go,
yours.
our best!
The time is right. This fight is over. Realm of Ice! Barry!
I'll take it from here.
Where's your breaking point?
Attendant land!
I've got them.
Shine as one! Providence flare!
You're finished!
You made that look easy.
There we go. Oh my. Now then. Now what do we have here? This'll come in handy. There we go. Now what do we have here? Ooh, such a rarity. There's nothing to fear.
Never move.
Well done. Be proud of yourselves.
Guarnición. Vale.
Yeah?
Can I have a second?
Falta fragmentos de fuego.
Oh, wow.
Voy a ver las misiones estas.
Yes, can I help you? I opened my eyes and found the most entrancing face staring back, clear skin, dewy eyes, and mischievous smile, all framed by soft golden locks. Involuntarily, my hand crept toward her cheek for a caress. But when flesh met mirror, I finally woke up and realized.
Yes. Good morning, me. Must still be hazy from exchanging bodies yesterday. Lacing my fingers together, I reached my arms up for a test stretch. Stiff. Not one to be bested by a vessel of my own design, I brought my palms together and began twisting. Take that, you stupid spine, I thought. You will rue the day you defied me. Just how many backbones and digits and faces had I conjured? I'd lived long enough to know it was foolish to try and keep track.
Hegliostro, did you hear? We're going to visit a new skydom!
Lyria's voice echoed from behind the door, snapping me back to the present.
Sounds fun! I'll be out in a jiffy!
My voice was a weaponized rainbow, strategically pitched to invoke thoughts of hugs and sunshine. As the cutest girl in all the skies, no other tone would live up to my utter perfection. You see, it's a common myth that cuteness is in the eye of the beholder. But actually, as I have witnessed through my research, it is a fundamental law of reality. I quickly brushed my disheveled hair, minus one lock, as per the theory of adorable bedhead optimization, and went to the door. The crew would need me at my cutest if they were to survive an untrodden skydom. About 2,000 years ago, before the war, I was a wretched, sickly little thing. We lived in a village with no doctor, so all I could do was wait for the release of death. I still remember the defeated look on my sister's face as she attended my bedside. I couldn't blame her. Not when she was surrounded by the other villagers and their whispers. None of them thought I was long for this world. But back in those days, the sky was full of children who would never live past adolescence. So my life was tragic, but common. With the exception, of course, of one detail. My intellect. I had been working on a theory of reality, one that would let me rewrite the laws of existence. I dubbed it alchemy. I was too weak to leave the house, but my sister would fetch me the necessary reagents for my experiments. At first, each failure was more spectacular than the last. Creating a fully functional body from nothing but dirt and speculation was complicated. Instead, I focused on creating an ageless vessel capable of housing a soul. Hypothesis, test, fail. Hypothesis, test, fail. My pile of discarded monstrosities grew with each unsuccessful trial. But finally, I succeeded in producing a small life form, no bigger than your average roach. Sure, a misplaced footstep would have killed the damn thing, but it was life nonetheless. And it was proof that I could achieve mastery over my own mortality. Now that I had more data, all it took was a few more months of testing, and voila! I had synthesized a flesh bag for myself. My soul was finally free to occupy a worthy form. Now, repeat this process a few thousand times, and my reputation spread throughout the skies, garnering love and admiration from the masses. Alchemy was at its apex, and death had been conquered for all. Yeah, right. More followers meant more opportunity for betrayal. Eventually, a faction of alchemists turned my own bloodline against me, and they managed to seal me away for centuries. Assholes.
No se corta con las palabrotas.
These magic prison stories always end the same way. A few hundred years of slumber, and people grow complacent. A group of clueless travelers, aka the crew of the Grand Cipher, managed to stumble upon my inert form and, foolishly mistaking me for a primal beast or something, lifted the seal. Immediately, I wanted to eradicate them. No one could find out I had regained my freedom. I would not suffer entombment again, even if it meant I needed to transmogrify a few skyfarers. But then, I laid eyes upon Lyria and her blue hair, and there it was, an entity that I could not identify. I, who had unveiled the very laws of reality, could not classify her existence. she was surely from a different plane. My interest was piqued, and for that, I spared the crew. What can I say? Curiosity killed the alchemist. With no particular agenda for my newfound liberty, I offered my services to these skyfarers. They would give me unfettered access to the girl, and I would give them unrestricted access to my findings. And as a bonus, I might save their asses a few times along the way.
No se corta con las
Of
palabrotas.
course, the captain readily accepted. Though I admit, there was something about the gleam in the captain's eye that caught my attention. What was so special, you ask?
That's for Cagliostro to know and for you to find out.
On a typical humdrum day, I was browsing Sierra Carte's wares for a few chemical essentials. Impressive how the world had become a network of convenience. What were previously rare and unobtainable items were now collecting dust on a tradewoman's shelves. My eyes traced the rows of flasks and potions before they settled on a vial clutched by the man standing next to me. Oh, toxin. An excellent choice. Save for the fact that his confused and brooding expression revealed he didn't quite understand what he was holding. Who was this moron? Well, now that I was aware of the potential hazard, I couldn't leave well enough alone. Traveling with the crew had certainly rubbed off on me.
Excuse me, mister? That looks scary. What you gonna do with it?
He looked stunned. An appropriate reaction, given my stunning countenance.
What? This? It's pigment. Needed for painting supplies.
Oh, I didn't take you for a painter, mister.
Pigments were frequently composed of toxic earth metals. Perhaps I worried over nothing.
It's not for me. My little sister's the artistic one.
Huh? His entire mood shifted. Tense shoulders relaxing and lips curving into a soft grin. It was nothing like a few seconds ago, when he seemed to be studying the pigment like his life depended on it. Perhaps he was a few rupees short. No, mental calculus doesn't translate to confusion. His look was more concerned? No. I'd seen that exact expression before.
So what color picture will she paint? Cagliostro sure wants to see the final product. Aw, pretty please.
This is coming out of nowhere.
What the hell? Did I not give him the world's cutest plea? How dare he refuse me? He will suffer for...
But I guess it's okay. I actually have some free time now, if you're eager.
There. That was more like it. Lyria, the captain, and I followed the man to his studio, listening to him jabber about his life along the way. His name was Heimel, and he had been living alone with his sister, Shanae, ever since their parents died when they were younger. Their life was simple, he explained, but a simple life was a luxury for some.
Wait till you see! Shanae's paintings are breathtaking, and I'm not just saying that. The world needs her talent.
He was alight with passion. A stupid smile plastered across his face. True pride in his sister's craft. As for me, art was too abstract. How would one tame the subjective, bring order to chaos? There was too much I couldn't comprehend. But was it not aesthetics that led me to understand and codify the deep mysteries of cuteness? Yes. Perhaps there was something I could learn from a craft as humble as painting. And thus, with the future of alchemy on my dainty shoulders, I pushed open the door to the studio.
La hora de las tortas. Uf, va a durar poco. Voy a darle una oportunidad.
We entered to find Shanae violently tossing in bed. Heimel rushed over, grabbing a phial of healing tincture from her bedside. Hand supporting her shaking head, he poured the concoction into her mouth. Immediately, her convulsions lessened, but her breathing was still labored. It became clear why he was so antsy back at Sierra's store. Toxic pigments could be dangerous in even the most steady of hands, and, well, I glanced down at Shanae's fingers trembling on her bedsheets. Pressing forward, I gave her a cursory examination. Normally, I don't afford peons the luxury of my intellectual evaluation, but I was feeling generous. These symptoms are grave.
Do you know what's the matter?
Lyria's voice quivered with worry. I do. I've seen this exact disease once upon a time. Heimel's eyes shot to me, propelled more by hope than surprise.
Truly? The local doctors have been useless. They just give her pain relievers and leave. Can you do something?
As much as I wanted to refuse, in that moment, Heimel's desperation reminded me too much of my own sister. I'm not a medical professional. Sure, I know a formula that might ease her symptoms, but it's not a permanent solution. Not to mention the biggest pain in the ass, tracking down all the components.
Please, you're all we've got.
Ugh, begging. Now, the deal was sealed. And it had nothing to do with Lyria, Vyrn, and Captain Goody Two-Shoes staring holes into the back of my head. Fine. The world's cutest genius alchemist Cagliostro is on the case. Consider yourself lucky. We left the studio and hurried back to the airship. In this skydom, I could think of only one environment that would produce the necessary reagents. Mount Nagelith. Perfect. The component should be somewhere around here.
We need reagents attuned to water. Let's sweep the area.
Roger that! My eyes are wide open. Nope, nothing to see this way. Beep beep!
Me piden nivel 10 y los enemigos están nivel 35. Mira, quería poner de rojo.
You're a mean water spirit. Why don't you play nice? Like... All we have to do is collect this stuff, right?
Yep, but we'll need more than that.
Are those spirits protecting it? Either way, looks like we'll have to go through them. Round and round.
Seems our sweep wasn't thorough enough. We better check any spots we might have missed. Adios. Where are you looking?
Ready or not? Kaboom! Commence experiment. Kaboom!
Watch your step. Seems our sweep wasn't thorough enough. We better check any spots we might. This one's suspiciously large. Let's smash it and see what it's hiding. We have enough mineral components. Next up, we'll need crystallized cygateers.
Zyka? Those flapping eyeball creatures? I think I saw some further up ahead. Sorry, Cagliostro's in a hurry. Beep beep! And away!
Bingo! Pardon our intrusion.
Janae's counting on us. Let's do it! You're turning into a stone.
Let's roll. Too late to run. Where are you looking? Open up.
Oh no! Poor eye monster!
Oh, yes! Bring your tears to us.
Whee! I'm a sled! Snack time!
Commence. Watch your step.
Ready or not? Kaboom! Hard move, huh? Yowie!
Try again. Suck it up.
Snack time!
Where are you looking? Watch your...
Kaboom! Blink attack! Whoopsie! Let me teach ya!
True pay! Ars Magna!
That was fun!
Dissection time!
Roly-poly! Ready?
Where are you looking? Watch your step. Blow them to pieces. Open.
Cagliostro wins again! So, did we get the tears?
Of course we did. I even had time to distill them.
Score a big one for Cagliostro! We'll repay you someday.
The moment the potion reached Shanae's stomach, wariness melted from her frame. That medicine will only temporarily stop your symptoms. They'll be back if you don't treat the root of the problem.
Still, peace is priceless, no matter how brief.
Shanae was not the only one feeling more relaxed. With tensions eased, I decided it was time to explain Shanae's condition, Lycerian fever syndrome. It was an autoimmune disorder of the nervous system, caused by irregularities in the body's ley line structure. Common side effects included reduced function of the lower extremities and unrelenting fevers. Development occurred in the embryotic stage, a defense against the mother's own ley line system, interpreting the fetus as a foreign object. Of course, the prescribed painkillers and fever reducers had not been effective. They could not treat what was essentially a natural function of Shanae's body.
But the formula you made for us, it suppressed her symptoms, didn't it?
Sure, but suppression isn't treatment. And besides, there will be unfortunate side effects if she uses it over a long period of time. I'm just sorry I couldn't make you a true cure.
Please don't apologize. I feel like I've reclaimed a part of my life thanks to you.
Brave little thing. She had done nothing to earn her lot in life, but suffering claimed her all the same. Though the world was built upon fundamental truths, at times, I felt as if I understood nothing about it.
Recuperación rápida. A ver.